tell you what, hashtag not an ad. But in this Murderers Row Have a Word merch, I feel like an absolute unit, mate.
It can be an ad. It doesn't matter. It can be an ad.
Please, for us.
Hashtag let's make it an ad.
If you're like looking in the mirror at the minute thinking, do you know what? I look like a skinny little bitch. I look like a maggot. I look like a fucking homophobic slur, right? You want to look like a fucking jacked, non-slur homosexual.
Right.
Like, I just think I look like a big gay bear.
And also, if you look at
That could
yourself in
punch
the
your head
mirror,
in.
if you're looking in the mirror and thinking all those things, go BetterHelp. Hashtag not an ad. You need to stop like beating yourself up in mirrors. No, you do look good. Well, fucking Johnny Shoulders over here.
You look hench, but I'll tell you who looked more hench is Harry on stage on Saturday
I
night.
looked fucking yoked, mate.
You looked ridiculous.
You see me
by
pull
the
up my
way.
jeans. The arms I had to pull up my jeans.
Oh,
were-
nothing makes you look more yoked than mum jeans pulled up to your fucking tits.
All my strength was used to pull up those jeans.
Let's
Someone
just
caught
clarify for the people who don't know what we're
brilliant
talking about. Saturday was the second date of the podcast stand-up Murderers Row tour in Dublin. And at the end of the show, we got all the lads on stage to sort of celebrate with us, including Harry. And Harry had a Bohemians soccer
FC.
jersey on.
Yeah.
And
There's a lot of shamheads in.
there was a lot of people in the audience who
old
didn't like it,
Rock Rovers.
so he was sort of bullied into taking it off. And then when he took it off, he stayed shirtless on the stage. And at one point was holding his phone up for Finn to know the lyrics to The Fields of Athenry. And you looked stupid.
I did look like I was missing a chromosome or something. I just,
You look like he'd won a competition to be up there.
a little
And the competition was the most chromosomes in a family.
Yeah. I don't think if we are going to employ someone like that they should be a phone holder. I think we should, I think that's going to look bad on us, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looked like I got overstimulated, and that's why I took my top off.
But because I thought Steve was getting booed.
I did, yeah.
I thought it was a continuation of another special ruined by Steve.
That was my first instinct.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, guys, he's working really hard. It's, unfair. But it's mad that the thought was, in my head was like, yeah, but it is Steve that's getting booed. Booved? He's getting booved, mate. But it was the multicultural sort of gender awareness Bohemians top.
It was the Pride Bohemians jersey. So if you booed,
Right.
you're homophobic.
All right, cool. Or a Shamrock Rovers fan, or both.
Yeah, or a Shelbourne fan as well. I think there's a couple.
Oh, yeah, it's big.
Well,
Well, there was a game on one there at the Aviva. Someone told me that it was it's like the start of the season, and they're having like a flagship thing. That was Sunday afternoon at the Aviva. But I'd be up for that if that would have worked. I'd still rather go and watch the GAR when you're in Dublin. I
Yeah,
feel like you go to the match all the time. Football's available over here.
I'd want to go and watch the GAA if it was like a big, like the final. That one you went to with Alan
Which was
looked-
great fun.
It just looked so shit.
It was really good fun.
It looked like some dads running around on a pitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa!
It looked like going to watch a Sunday League game.
The Rock was playing up front for the Ballymun Kick'ems.
The Rock.
Yeah. Can't remember his first name,
Their
but
Rock.
it's their Rock. He's really good emotionally with that.
Is he Dean
It's Dean
Rock?
Rock, mate! How do you know Dean Rock?
Don't know, it was in there somewhere.
Fucking unbelievable knowledge. Absolutely. Played for the Dubs. I'm just literally repeating what Irish people have told me.
Checking out your fashion today.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's very well put together. Well done. What?
Thank you. I'm just going to take the compliment and let's not scratch at the surface of that compliment.
Why?
I don't know, because I don't trust your compliment.
Why don't you trust me?
Because you gave a little smile after you gave it.
Because I feel like I'm having a good influence on you.
Oh,
Just have
yeah,
to
it's all
think
you.
about
You had a
No, 'cause
new shirt on Saturday, didn't you?
Last night, I was like, you're a maggot, you're a loser. Didn't even have a mirror there. It's just how I wake up.
Woke up at night.
I did actually have a little nap. That was a necessary nap there. I get so excited about Dublin. I woke up early on Saturday morning. What time are you getting to mine? About 9 to get to the airport. It's like 5:10. And just a combination of too much caffeine on Friday and the excitement of Dublin. I woke up and went, Dublin, and then couldn't get back to sleep. I even did, have you ever done this when you need to go back to, you've woken up too early.
Yeah.
And then your brain starts like getting online and thoughts start happening. I tried to have that do you ever do the morning wank
I was just about to say, did you have a necessary wank to get you back to sleep?
To try and lull my body. That was just an excitement wank.
That's not real. You wake up and try and wank yourself back to sleep.
When you put it like that.
No, hang on. Yeah, sort of. But
Like
I don't.
a baby having like its bottle.
Kind of.
Same sound, isn't it? Yeah.
Kind of. No, I do that when I'm
Oh,
masturbate.
right, okay.
Sort of, but I don't try. Like I don't fall asleep wanking. I don't do it so furiously that I'm tired and then need to sleep.
No one's ever done that, have they?
Oh, I have.
You've fallen asleep mid-wank?
I haven't fallen asleep mid-wank, but I've lost interest and given up and gone for a
I've
little
done
nap.
that. Yeah, but I've never fallen asleep, woken up with my dick still in my hand.
Someone has.
You?
If you're trying to touch yourself drunk, that's not a good idea.
Depends whether you're still in the club. Oh, how did your date go with Laura?
Yeah, I wanked in the club.
Did you go out with her?
Get thrown out of roses.
So,
for that.
let's little catch up. Valentine's Day, me and Carl and Harry took the girls to Dublin a day early. We went quite big on Friday night. A lot of wine, a lot of oysters, a lot of cocktails for Valentine's Day.
Oh, we had a similar night.
And you stayed at home with you didn't join us in Dublin.
Yeah, she wasn't welcome. She
No.
wasn't welcome.
We-
Thanks for that comment from the person who, in the Patreon, was commenting on Mickey Bartlett's episode and went, do you know what? All the girls were there apart from Laura. No wonder Dan's not getting his dick away. I invited her. She is allowed. It's not because she wants to suck off Adam and Carl. Maybe she does, but she's kept it private. God bless her. Fucking trooper. We couldn't make it work. I'd have loved her to be there. Loved it.
So you
I
kept
had
her at
to
home
do
and
a
you took her to clubbing.
No, we just kept her at home. That's her Valentine's. This house that I paid for. You're in it. Night, night. What are you doing? I'm wanking. I'm trying to get to sleep.
Did you go out for Valentine's Day meal?
We did, Adam. Thanks for asking.
You went to Curry House?
Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called Curry House, but it says in brackets above the sign. You've got to say it in the accent.
Went to Curry House, mate?
So the babysitter turned up, 6 o'clock, but we were ready. We're all fucking spruced up. I was
As
going
you should be when the babysitter gets
Yeah.
there. You don't get the babysitter there and then get in the bath, do you?
well, we've done that in the path. In the path.
In the path?
In the path.
Mike
I've done it in the path. I get in the bath in the path. Yeah. Play cricket in the snicket. I really like
Yeah,
rhyming.
you should be swapping. There should be no time with the babysitter in the house. You should be
Yeah, it's
making
a
the most of
substitute,
that.
innit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's as they walk in, you walk
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
No, you have to do
When
that.
Liverpool bring like fucking Cody Gakpo on, you don't leave Luis Diaz in the bath near the corner flag.
Famously, no one puts Luis Diaz in the bath. Right? No, you're great, a brilliant analogy. You're absolutely right. No, we have done a little bit of a handover in the past where,
She warming up? What?
well, Jasmine, the babysitter,
She sounds fit, by the way.
she's smoking.
How
Big
old
Jazz.
is she before we go into
Because
this?
there's a little Jazz at school. So we now have Big Jazz, Little Jazz.
Cardboard box.
Babysitter, how old's the babysitter?
She's 62.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah, she's a veteran.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But she's fit, you're right.
It's good when there's a babysitter of that age because you know they're in it for the love of the game.
Oh,
They're
absolutely.
not just doing it to make a bit of money. If you're a
Yeah.
babysitter at 62, experience.
Well,
Like
she's
Sandro.
also she's had 3 divorces, so I think she does need the money.
Is she actually
She's bankrupt.
Is she elderly?
She's homeless. 3 divorces is going to catch her out, innit? But no one wants to be homeless in the 60s, and I don't think anyone can argue with that. You really got to get out of the homeless game, ain't it?
There isn't many old homeless people, is there?
No, there isn't, Finn.
Why is that?
I wonder why that could be.
'Cause they died before that.
Oh, yeah.
Because either they get a house or they drop out of the game. There's no relegation for homelessness.
There's no MLS.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're homeless in America now. They just took a.
I think I've said this years ago, but I know this is probably really ignorant, and we're going to get all the people who work in homelessness commenting being like, "Oh, it's actually like this." But if you're homeless, I don't know why you're homeless. I don't know why there's any homeless people in like Wigan. Sorry, no offense.
Not taken.
Like I don't know why you'd be homeless there. I'd just like make me way to somewhere better.
Oh, that's a good point.
Have I ever told you about?
Hang
Where
on.
the money is.
So I thought you were saying because houses cost 25 quid, so just buy one.
No.
Can you just help me with? That'd be amazing if someone was like, "Can you spend 25 pence? Can you spare it? I'm trying to put a house deposit together. I'm hoping to be on the ladder by the end of the week." No, you mean just upgrade to where there's more.
Just like nicer scenery, at least. Even if you're not going to get more money, you can get the same money.
What are you doing in Venice, Jeff? Well, I was homeless in Wigan, but look at the views here.
I'm homeless in Wigan.
But like, wouldn't that? Doesn't that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. But I mean, there's where you going when you get to the nice place.
Canary Wharf, I'm going.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I
don't
was
think-
parking myself in Canary Wharf.
I don't think
Because
they
they're
give the money,
famously
though.
charitable, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. High-end Tory businessmen.
Yeah.
They'll,
When I was in the States, we got the train down from Oklahoma to Dallas, and I got on the train with a homeless person who was migrating south for the winter.
That, again, of course,
'Cause
it's
he-
Harry saying
and-
it.
but I spoke.
But it does make sense.
No, but I spoke to him because I was making like chat with him, and he had like, is it a bindi? Not bindi. What am I on about? You know the stick with like no, he wasn't a bindle. You know, like the stick with like the napkin on that has his stuff in. Yeah,
Right.
one of them.
No one has them anymore.
I know. Yeah, and
It's from 19th century American literature.
and it was January, and it gets really cold in Oklahoma. But like, I think he was carrying on to like San Antonio, where it like stays quite warm. He
Right.
was basically saying that he was.
So he
going down-
winters in San Antonio.
Yeah, he winters in San Antonio because it's like the desert.
Right. I think with Chester, people come in from Ellesmere Port to beg, I think.
Yeah.
Just because there's more tourists and it's just a financial decision, innit? I don't know if they all do it together, if there's like a commuter bus, but
Yeah, there's no point on the Wirral, is there?
what do you mean?
There's no point in being homeless on the Wirral.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like Chester is a better shout than that.
No, Ellesmere Port's the really gammy bit of the Wirral. There's bits up the other way, up near where we go to Hickories. They're fucking nice.
Yeah, but you want to be in the city. You want to be in the action, and you want to hear the music all day.
Right.
I was talking.
I'd rather be in San Antonio, to be honest.
I was talking to someone about homelessness a while back, and they were like, "Do you know what? After man, even homeless, they get dropped off at the bombed out church outside, and just, like 15 of them get out of a van, and they all just split up, and they go and sit in different bits of the city and beg all day. Not even homeless. I'm like, yeah, but still give them a bit of money. They're still sat on the floor all day. Even if that is just their job, then they deserve a bit of money, don't they?
Well, they're desperate, aren't they? Just because when people see people begging, they're like, "Oh, you're homeless." There's more going on than that, and it people are in dire straits, and they're like, "This."
None of them are homeless.
They're doing
Very
really well.
successful musicians.
Massively. So yeah. The amount of times I've seen Mark Knopfler.
If I see Roger Daltrey begging outside the bombed out church,
I'd be like,
he's
who?
getting none. Is that him?
Huh?
Roger Daltrey?
No,
He was James Bond, wasn't he?
Yeah. No, he's
Was that Timothy Dalton?
Timothy Dalton.
and
Harry.
Roger
You're thinking
Moore.
of Roger Moore, yeah. Who's Roger
So
Daltrey?
you know what we're saying is, let's just solve the
Well,
homelessness
do you know
crisis.
what? I stand by what I said then.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
How was your date?
Oh yeah. Well, once the homeless babysitter came in,
You taking up the Curry House?
what is it? The babysitter
62-year-old babysitter.
up the curry house. Oof. I think we need to bath her first. Yeah.
Did you take Laura
All
up
right.
the Curry House?
Yeah. We went for a pint
Okay.
in the pub.
Yeah.
That's another first.
No, it's not.
Well, she's just given up Islam, Laura. I don't know if I've mentioned it. She's been pretty devout. No, we've never sat in a pub on a weekend before. Never.
Ever?
I don't think the two of us have ever gone to a pub where we live and gone, no, should we just get a drink for a bit? We went to the Eagle,
Yeah.
said hello to my mates that work at the bar, and then just had a sit down for half an hour and had a chat.
What did you do before you had kids? Just
What, yeah, like genuine question.
fucking.
Fighting.
Just punching the shit out of each other. I took her up the curry house. That's why we didn't conceive. We were talking about bumming before, weren't we?
Hang on. Right. So pre-babies.
Yeah.
Right. I just want you to take me on a little trip down memory lane. Right.
I don't know.
How long have you been with Laura? 10 years.
Feels like longer.
Is it 10 years?
It's what year? What year is it, sir? What year is this? What day is it?
2025.
2025. I met her in April 2014
Okay.
when she stalked me.
I thought you were going to say she stunk. No, you know what's bathing her?
She was homeless as well. Just keep
Right.
banging a homeless woman.
So nearly 11 years in. How old's Etta?
She's just about to turn 8. Turns 8 on Friday.
You moved quick there, didn't you? You did move rapid. 3 years from meeting her to...
I met
the
her on
baby out.
April the 19th, 2014.
Yeah.
I jizzed on her thigh later that evening. And then in June 2015, we got engaged.
Mm-hmm.
And in May 2016, we got married and we got pregnant straight after the honeymoon.
Okay.
So,
So that first year, take me through some of the dates you went on with Laura.
we used to go out on a Tuesday to Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
No, we went out on a Tuesday sometimes, a midweeker, where she'd come into... We lived in Leeds when we met. We moved to Leeds, moved to Headingley. And we'd go to the Revolution near the uni in Leeds.
How old are you at this
It's a
point?
really good Revolution. And we used to get... Because it was 2-for-1 cocktails. We used to just sit and get absolutely fucking pie-eyed. It was brilliant.
32 in revs on a Tuesday.
33, yeah.
It's good luck.
It was... I know this sounds counterintuitive. It was a really good Revolution. But they also do good cocktails. Revs are quite good for cocktails.
Right, so you've gone to revs. What are you doing either before or
We got
after
food
that?
and we
That's
just
it.
got drunk and then we went home.
You didn't eat in revs.
Sometimes got a snack in Revs. The food was all right. We do a Tuesday night out.
Okay.
I'm not counting cinema dates. Cinema, I know, I say it wrong. Cinema dates. And like, we go for food all the time. But actually sitting in a pub date, we hardly ever do it. Laura's not a big boozer. She's not my favourite person to booze with. That list is long before we get to Laura. Like, who do you want to spend the rest of your life with, have kids with? She's absolutely...
Top 3.
She's Champions League spots. She's first ballot Hall of Fame. But when it comes to who you're boozing with, mate, I'd be going like, I'd be at Keelan before you know what I mean?
Is she not a good pint?
She is a quite good pint, but you're a better pint. And I love you, but I don't have kids with you. We'd already do a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think boozing is one of our strong suits.
Okay.
And so, we did. Also, it was the fact that we were in a pub on a weekend, just sat there having a beer. I honestly don't think we'd ever done it before because back in the day, before Have a Word and before kids, for that year or two where we were basically just together and we didn't have those sort of responsibilities, I worked every Friday and Saturday night. I'd take a Friday and Saturday, as you'll know. If someone arranges something, if there's a wedding or a big party, then yeah, you take a weekend off. You can't have many weekends off. When I started the Hack Radio Pod, that became, well, basically, if that hadn't happened, we wouldn't have had Have a Word. I said to Laura, we were saving for the mortgage, and I was like, I think we had about 10 grand of save, or like 8 grand of savings. And I was like, I feel like I want to do a podcast that's like filmed so you can do little clips for the internet. Don't think anyone's doing it. I also want really good equipment and like, I researched this thing, the precursor to this. I was like, I think I'm going to need about 3.5 grand. And I said to her, if it works within a year or two, I could maybe make $1 grand a month from podcasting through Patreon and live shows, and maybe we get some sponsors. And I was like, that could mean I could have a weekend off a month. And that was my promise to her. Let me spend this money out of our fucking mortgage part. That's how rare it was. You didn't just have a Friday night off, because I'm good at stand-up as well. Like, you worked on Fridays and Saturdays. So I honestly, we were in the pub. I was like, this might be the first time we've ever sat there. And it was shit as well. Crap. No, it was good. It was nice. Just had a pint and a chat. And then we went, I took her up the curry house.
And did you...
But can I just say, those Tuesdays at Revs were really fun. I'm not having it. I know it sounds shit.
It sounds mental.
It sounds shit. But it's properly a newly renovated, decent, and it was 2-for-1 cocktails. And she got out of work at 5, came to meet me, and we got bladdered. We had such a good laugh. I really loved those. We probably did it 5 times.
And then did you, after the curry house, did you go the after
Curry club.
Did you get dessert at the curry house?
Did you go anywhere after the curry house?
A mango lassie. Oh, sorry. No.
I just wanted you to go to clubbing.
I know you want me to go to the club, but she's not a good pint. No, like she's good. No,
Why didn't you take her to Revs? That would have been good. If I knew you had this nostalgia, you could have took her to Revs on Valentine's Night and be like, yeah, babe, back where it all began, eh?
at a different Revs that's not as nice. I think it's closed down. That's why. So I'm afraid, boys, it was just the curry, but it was really nice. Good one-on-one time.
So you went home after the curry house?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And you went home, and did you...
Had to get to sleep, so you know my technique.
Did you get some pussy?
Have intercourse with my wife?
Yes.
I did not. The many-faced gods were not shining on me. You know, the moon wasn't aligned.
Were you hoping this story would have had a better beginning, middle, and end?
That's a damn squib, that.
Edit that out. Edit that out.
Okay, right.
Smashed the fuck out of her, mate.
Did you?
Yeah. Broke her hip. Oh, and then we had sex. We did have to
The
get
ambulance is on the way, love, but we do need to fuck now.
we did have to get the homeless babysitter out of the house because she was really not wanting to. Cold. And that's part of our foreplay
Did
now.
she like her,
Come on, Beryl.
Did she like her mug? That was it, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah?
She loved it. Yeah.
What did the mug say? I'd rather be
I'd
at the
rather be
allotment.
at allotment.
Did you get anything else?
I'd rather be at Revs on a Tuesday. They don't sell those. They don't sell those mugs. For shame. Very nicely pointed out that the last time we did the Adam and Carl's advice on relationships, the first thing you said about presents for women was, get her a mug.
Yeah, but it
Women
depends on the
loves
mug. They do love mugs in the right context, Dan.
Oh, on Mug Day?
Yes!
International Women's Mug Day?
Yes!
Right. I've got to
Not
make
to
a...
be confused with mugging women. Don't do that.
Oh,
There's no day
there's
where
no
it's okay
day.
to mug women.
That's...
Or
it's international.
It's got to be at least a romantic mug. Do you know like them ones that change thing? If it was you with your dick out and when it got hot, you saw that.
Change
She'd
thing.
love that.
That's a really good idea for a personalised heat-controlled mug.
Yeah.
It's a picture of you on it, and then as it gets hot, you get your knob out.
Brilliant. Steve, can you write that down? I think that should be, on my cock mold that we're going to be selling online, that should definitely be added to. Yes. Where I get my little chipolata knob out on a mug every
Yeah,
time.
but it wouldn't be a photograph, it'd be a drawing, so you can have any knob you want.
Is it? Oh, nice.
And it's not cold as well because it's a mug. It's heat.
I'm always
Yeah,
naked.
so you're not going to have little footy dick.
Yes. Yeah, excellent. She liked the mug. But it wasn't romantic enough, was it?
What did she get you?
I'd rather fucking bum your head off at the allotment.
What did she get you?
Nothing. She didn't get me anything.
It's on the rocks, this.
No, it's good. No, it's great.
So she got a mug out. Do you know what, actually? The more I'm thinking about this.
She made a mug out
Turn
of
it
you.
round. Turn it round.
She got a mug out of you. You took her up the curry house. You didn't drag her into the club. And she didn't even nosh it off.
Yeah, the stats are down.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking like that. That guy's getting sucked off real soon. What did you give
Beryl, was it?
Suzanne?
We just did cards. We just did cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
We'd had a conversation in advance.
You're getting a fucking card.
And you did your meal. That counts.
Yeah.
Right.
We had a conversation in advance,
How
but then I
new-
bought
how-
a present. And
What?
she said we had a conversation in advance about not doing presents, but then I bought a present, and she said that was poor form. But I just thought
You
it was
bought a
To his
present.
girlfriend.
for her. No, yeah,
that
You
is
got
fair.
Ellie a present after you both agreed not to get presents.
yeah.
No, you've done the right thing there. She doesn't realise it yet, but she's wrong. You're right.
She'd have kicked
I mean,
off at
she-
you if you didn't get a present.
No, I
Yeah.
mean she liked it. It was like she's running the Liverpool Marathon, and I said, "Oh, I'll definitely be there," because Adam said he was going to run the Liverpool Marathon. I was like, "So we're not going to clash anything." Now we're all in London, so I got a little tags that you put on your laces that say like "Keep running" or whatever. It's
Oh,
romantic.
actually, no, yeah. I can see why she was angry.
Yeah, somehow worse than the mug.
They're great. And
So-
it says my name on the other one. So then, like, I'm kind of there in spirit.
So
but I
it
can
says,
also
keep
go,
running, Harry.
No, I think it says, like, always
Also, this
with
is
you
your
or some
first
something.
Valentine's, isn't it?
Yeah, we got together.
My first Valentine's too, though.
Oh God, yeah.
Like, but also it's my missus.
I thought you'd go big, mate.
Well, it's my missus's birthday on the 12th of February. So it was like, you know. And here's the thing: on the 11th of February, we were in Marks and Spencer's, and she was like, "Have you got my flowers for Valentine's Day yet?" And I went, "You said we weren't doing anything. You said just cards." And I kicked off, but I already had the flowers
Oh, it's smart.
for their birthday. And I was like, "These are for your birthday, but they've got roses in because it's also Valentine's Day."
And also, she
but I
sound-
caused murder
Right.
to get in her head, so she didn't think she was having them.
Underminer. Then
Gaslighting.
she'll be happy afterwards. Yeah. You were sad the other day, weren't you? Well, now you're happy. Contrast. Fuck, I'm in your mind. This is so romantic. Yeah, you were crying, but now you're laughing.
Were you there?
Also, it'd be such a red flag if your missus was like, "No, I'm sick of this. The fucking 12th and the 14th. Fucking, I need separate flowers." She's sound. She's rolled with that.
Yeah, and she came to me in advance. Like, I'm just fucking. I live in like 6 second intervals. Do you know what I mean? It's this 6 seconds, the last 6 seconds, and the next 6 seconds, and I think about the next 6 seconds as I'm coming into it. Do you know what I mean? So she was like, "Hey, is Valentine's Day a big deal to you?" And I was like, "No. Is it to you?" And that's how I've been with every relationship I've ever been in. However important it is to the woman, I'll match it. Whatever you want. I just can't be asked with the aggro. And she was like, "No, not at all." I went, "So we do nothing then? Like, we'll go out for dinner every year on Valentine's Day just for the sake of it, but are we doing nothing?" And she was like, "Yeah, I think so." And I went, "What about cards?" And she was like, "Yeah, well, I'd like to do cards." And I was like, "Okay." Obviously, I'm getting her a card for her birthday, so I had to buy 2 cards this week. Fucking big cards, making money out of me, mate. Hallmark, I think they're called.
Big.
And I was like, "We can do cards." And then that was it. But like, in my head, I was like, "Well, I'll get her a couple of little bits for the birthday. You know, nice cake. And get a bite of your cake." And then I thought, well, I'll get her flowers for the birthday, but I'll make sure they've got red roses in, because I can be like, "Hey, Valentine's Day's coming up. You're not getting 2 lots of flowers. Just giving her 2 things to look after there, are we?"
And also, you're a good boyfriend. You do nice stuff all the time. So you're not using a day in the calendar the way you're told to be a good partner as they're like, "I know I've been a bit shit, but here's 27 quid of stuff that makes me feel less bad."
Yeah.
Like, I buy Laura flowers occasionally.
Yeah.
I'll just go, "Do you know
Never
what?"
buy flowers as an apology, though. This is a really important thing for all the men listening. If you ever fuck up, don't get them flowers, because then every time you get them flowers, she'll think about the time you fucked up.
What do you buy them instead? Something they don't like.
No, just like
Yeah, good
n-
thinking.
any sort of gift as an apology is a bad idea, because all gift giving will be associated then. But definitely,
Sets precedent.
if you want to use flowers as like a romantic gesture for Valentine's Days, birthdays, or even like congratulations, like, you know,
But never apologise for that. And then another one, never apologise. Just
Yeah.
put that blanket law in.
Okay.
You know? Come on, this is me giving you advice now.
I've learned so much from you
they'll
guys.
get ahead of themselves. How's your love life going, Finney?
And he loves talking. Do you know what? On the drive back from the airport, there was a little lull in conversation, and I wanted to ask about little Finney shagging. And I just thought, you know what? I think it was a couple of months ago. You went, "Oh, fucking hate talking about it." And I was like, well, I'm just not going to do you the hungover drive back from the airport where there'd been a delay on the flight. I was like, I'll give you that moment.
Well, there's been times this weekend where various people have had my phone for different reasons, and I've all seen texts off people. Harry saw one that he found hilarious.
What, have you got a portfolio going?
There's a couple, but it's not like it's not mental.
Fucking irons
I
in
just
the
can't
fire,
keep.
mate.
I can't keep up. I don't get the people that can do like 8 people at the same time.
Ishan. Previously, Ishan.
Yeah. I can do 3 because then I can keep track. I don't make notes. That'd be a bit much.
And do you tell them all, hey, just so you know, you're one of 3 at the minute. So what?
Yeah, you're through to judges' houses if you want to.
Like in a,
Get Will I Am to help you make the decision. Yeah.
Thank you for your call. You're in a queue. You're third in the
We
queue.
should do a Patreon special X Factor style thing, but it's to find Finn a wife. And like judges' houses is like my house and your house and Carl's house.
Oh, so it's
my-
you vet them.
Oh,
Can I meet them or not?
Please.
Is this an arranged marriage? Because my dad would love that.
I think once they get into the final,
Yeah.
like the 10,
Yeah.
then you meet them.
Right, okay.
But like before that, it's auditions
So it's
in
The
the Holiday
Bachelor?
Inn function rooms.
We're doing The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you up for it?
I'll do it.
Oh my God. You can tell his mental health's in a better place. 'Cause he'd have gone right head in the shed.
How do they audition though? Do they have to like sing or do like party tricks?
I think they have to have a talent of some sort when they first come in.
Because he's a talented lad and he respects talent.
Yeah.
I do
Yes.
respect talent.
Like yo-yo.
What else would be a good like challenge?
I honestly think this could be the best thing we've ever done. It's going to take 6 months to film it, but it will be worth it.
I'm up for it. Let's do it.
Right. So
I'm
what
bored. I'm bored of being single now.
Right,
I
can
am-
you
I am bored
can
of it.
can
You
we
ready for the bird?
Yeah.
Hey, you want some bird? Let's get him a bird!
Yeah, I really like my own company, but there's just been times like this.
You
week-
can't take yourself
this-
up the curry house
I can't. I could try my best, but I can't do it.
with them fingers.
There's times like when we're away, I'm just seeing couples. I'm like, oh, it's nice actually. Like I was third wheeling with you a lot this weekend.
Yeah, but we don't mind.
No, I'm not saying it's.
How do you make that sound worse? Yeah, we don't mind.
I don't mean it as a bad thing. I mean like
Yeah.
it was nice. See, everyone now has got a healthy relationship. There's been times when they haven't. Everyone now is in it.
Even
Happy
Jack
enough.
Finnegan.
Yeah.
I mean, we are.
That I think that's what's done it for me. I've been like, fuck, Jack's been cuffed, right? I've got to do it now. I'm out. If he's done it, anyone can do it. So let's do it.
Right, can we have some loose parameters that we you know
At least a 9.
what?
I think we need to, like,
Chill the fuck out on that.
Oh,
What about if the talent's
set your
amazing?
stall high.
No,
Yes.
because listen, a woman who can juggle, who's a 6,
is a 9.
is a 9. Because you're like, she's a bit ropey, and that unibrow's a lot, but
One of their talents could be being a 9. I think that's a talent.
That is a great.
it's
talent.
usually the only talent 9s and above have.
Yeah.
That's my experience of that is yeah.
No, never mind about that. That's so
That was a
you know
joke. It was a joke.
because
It was a joke.
you know we want some absolute workhorses to apply for this.
We want some dirt couts in and
I
around
want
this.
some Lee Catamols, right? What age range realistically? Because I don't want my homeless babysitter getting her hopes up.
My hit. My hinge was set to.
I think anyone's ever said that before. Out loud.
We do that all the time. What?
My hinge was set 21 to 30.
I'll loosen that up a bit. Grow up.
How old are you?
26.
Oh, you want a real woman who's paying into a pension?
No,
I think it should be 18 to 45.
Yeah.
that feels big.
What?
That feels. I can't.
That's love, though.
If I brought a 45-year-old on our work trips,
Yeah, I probably fucking went to college with her.
we do that anyway. What do you mean? It wouldn't be weird at all.
yeah, but they'd get on better. I don't know what you talk about. Me and you struggle for conversation sometimes.
No, we
I'm
don't,
joking.
do we?
Yeah, we just
It's
talk
the
about
only-
the 90s.
The only
I wasn't there for.
the only time we struggle for conversation is when I'm trying to not ask you about your love life, but that's now officially out the fucking window because we're doing the special.
Oh, this is happening, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I thought the specials for the year were planned.
no. We can loosen this up.
Oh, fuck's sake.
The Kabaddi special's gone. 18. Now, listen.
I didn't say 18.
Oh, did you
No,
say
Adam
18?
said 18.
Well,
I said 21.
yeah, but you didn't refute it in the moment. So 18. No, really, you think 21's as low as it goes?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
half your age plus 7?
Is it 13? So that's 20. So 20 is technically onside, but I'm going 21 because that was my
gotta get
first.
the lines
That was
up
my
for 20.
first FIFA. So first FIFA onwards, fine.
Oh, that's how women love it to be. Yeah, they love that. They respect that.
Yeah. FIFA 2004.
We got to loosen that upper limit though.
What?
What can you give us?
Oh, is this for genuine relationship though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's the reason why me and Adam are interested
Yeah.
is because we really want you to meet. A lot of people would say we're just interested in the content and the fuckery.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
We want you to settle down.
How about did you say there was 10? How about 8?
No, we're trying to whittle it down to 10.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, right. So
We're hoping there'll be thousands.
so
in
what-
the shop.
Oh, it's an open house.
In the 10,
Yeah.
8 are within my range, and then 2 are wild cards that you get.
Oh, it's like the Olympic football team.
I
Yeah.
think we need to split that down the middle. It should be 5 and 5. You can set the range for 5 of them, and then imagine if you get like towards the end and everyone like I'm thinking like we can cut all this out. I'm thinking like for storyboarding
Yeah,
purposes, right? Like it comes down to you've got to get rid of one, right? And everyone's like, well, he's obviously going to get rid of that fucking 45-year-old pensioner bitch because like he never wanted that group.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But then like there's a moment where you're like, even though Lucy is 26, my age, she just doesn't give me what Angela does. And then you keep Angela in.
Is it? I'm imagining X Factor. Imagining we've got loads of Polaroids on a table and we're going.
Could you make some into a band? Like they do with the solo. Could you
Oh,
make a
going. You're not right
yeah.
for me, but you're right
Yeah.
for Jeff.
You can
No.
make a- you can make a
What he's
harem,
saying
yeah.
is like you three on your own
Yeah.
wouldn't make a good girlfriend,
But
but
a
like
throuple.
in a Muslim way, I could have 3 wives and a gangbang.
Angela,
Twist on 4 puffs and a piano, innit?
how do you feel about moving to Bodrum? Right, like it. So
we
you
can lean on your Muslim heritage and get you like girl.
Well, I
groups.
get advertised Muslim dating all the time. I don't think I think if
So
I went on
targeted
that-
ads, you know that means you've been looking into it.
What? No, on my YouTube, I think it's because of the
If
the
you could choose
surname.
your future wife's religion, would she be religious or would she be atheist?
I think she'd be.
take notes, ladies.
I'd go for maybe like one of the weirder ones, like Scientology, just to see what's going on.
Right. So you fuck a 45-year-old Scientologist called Angela. It's going to make for a great special.
Who's
this,
the
by
woman
way.
that voices Bart Simpson? She's a Scientologist.
Nancy Cartwright.
Yeah, Nancy Cartwright.
She's about 70 now, isn't she?
Would you fuck
That's
Nancy
just
Cartwright?
out of his age limit.
Does she do the voice?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Or only in bed.
She says "I carumba" as you enter.
Her.
Yeah,
Don't have a car, man.
regretted that.
This is excellent. Send your applications in.
We will
Should we
actually set an
should we
email
use
up
the
for
blind
this.
date email. Just go back to that.
No, we need a new email setting up. Harry sets a new email up. Finn finds a fuckable wife at gmail.com, please.
We're going to set the Gmail up. Are we in on this?
This is
All right,
coming.
okay, right. Can we
100%.
can we agree the Gmail right now? Because I think Finn finds a fuckable
No,
wife.
because we've got to make sure like that might already be taken.
Can you find just
Finn finds a fuckable wife. 1, 2, 3.
Steve's going to do it.
right? It's going to be in the episode description. Good luck, Finn. This is
Thanks, guys. I appreciate this.
brilliant. And what other things do you look personality wise? What do you look for?
I feel like a
juggler.
tolerance to weed has to be
Oh,
that's a non-negotiable.
yeah, right.
'Cause that's a big part. And if they don't like Oasis, they're out immediately.
Yeah. So a Britpop loving,
Weed smoker.
possibly Muslim weed smoker, 20 to 45.
Who's open to the idea of Scientology?
There'll be hundreds of applicants for the fit that.
I think we're
They
going
could
to
do a Bart Simpson voice.
let's break the Gmail. Great meeting, guys. Let's call an order to that. Adjournment. Well done. Really good positive.
Yeah,
But the curry house was good.
Yeah, it took her right. No, she didn't even enjoy it. She thought it was all right.
I'm starving now. Started eating best today.
It's
I'm
boring,
doing a
isn't it?
month detox.
Is it? Right. Hang on. When's the next? Okay. Can't do it for Glasgow and then Dublin, can you? There's no detox in there.
No.
Cardiff this weekend, everyone.
I'm excited for this.
Tickets available for Friday. If you fancy it, haveawordpod.com.
You're excited for Cardiff?
Yeah.
Why? Just because of the Welsh thing?
One, I've never been to Cardiff, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to go and do all the nerdy stuff I wanted to do in Cardiff. Two, the Wales top's coming out. If I'm feeling fruity, maybe full kit. I don't own a full kit, but I'll go and get one.
Rugby union or football?
Football.
Well,
Yeah, he's not a gimp, is he?
Johnny
Not that
Williams.
kind.
Johnny Williams on the back, of course.
who's that?
Played for Crystal Palace. He was a big part of the Euro 2016 squad.
Not Gareth Bale, no.
He's overrated.
Robson Carney.
Overrated. Gareth Bale.
Yeah.
Why don't you get a good old Lee Halfpenny
by the way.
fucking rugby union shirt?
He's one of the best
He's
players of all time, and he wasn't even asked about football.
Yeah. I love Gareth Bale. I
Gareth
died
Bale's
for that
good,
man.
but Alan Wynne Jones.
Oh.
Come
Got
on.
win in his name.
Ken Wynne Jones.
And also,
Jones.
I'm looking forward to singing the national anthem at the end. Hand on heart.
God Save the King.
No. My hemland van had I.
Say that again.
My hemland van had I. The land of
Fucking
my
carriage is gonna
fathers.
float.
I don't need to learn that one. I know that one.
Because no one in the audience will know it either. So if you get it all wrong.
Hey, right. If you come into Cardiff, the benchmark has been set. I think we've done probably the two loudest cities we've maybe ever done in terms of the sing-song.
They've been two of my favourite shows of my
But
life.
the Welsh are famous for singing. That is one of the list of stereotypes. I think it could be the best
And
one.
they love
maybe
cum-
not Friday, Saturday.
Hamfleet,
Like,
cum
I'm
flaps.
back in Saturday.
No, we're going to sell Friday night if you can get to Cardiff. Havewordpod.com if you want to see him look like a Welsh nationalist, which isn't as loaded,
No.
is it?
No,
Yeah.
it's a good thing.
Up the Cymru.
Cymru and Beef.
And that's a break. Hello, everyone. Very excited to announce Dance Anthems is on sale now. I've wanted to do this event for ages. Adam's been doing his country all days. They've been smashing it. We're going ahead. We've got a great venue, content where they do bongos bingo. We've got Sunday, the 20th of April. It's Easter Sunday. So you've got the next day off. That's a bank holiday. Come and have a day rave. I mean, it's a day. It starts at 4. So you can do all the family stuff for Easter and then come and have a dance with us 4 till 10. If you need to get home early, if you need to get trains, you can get home. It's a very reasonable amount of time. If you've ever gone clubbing, if you enjoyed raving back in the day and you haven't done it for a while like me, come and get involved. If you've still got a great social life, just come and have a massive night out with all the lids. And it's not like hard techno or anything like that. We're not trying to be cool. Just club classics, absolute bangers, all the good dance music that you know and love. With me on stage curating a DJ set. We've got Felix Leiter DJing. Johnny Bongo is DJing, our very own Charlie. It's a great lineup of music. It's going to be an incredible event, very welcoming, very inclusive, but a lot of fun. So, tickets available now in the episode description. Dance Anthems, Sunday, the 20th of April, 20 quid. Get on me. I hope you're enjoying this Patreon exclusive. Now it's time for the adverts from Finn.
Me?
Yeah, well, we've got things to push, haven't we?
Oh yeah. Well, the India special's out Friday, which everyone knows.
Oh yeah, they're already patrons, so they'll be
it's the best
fucking
thing we've ever done.
chomping at the bit.
So my song round here that's on the India special at the end is out on Friday. Yeah, and 100% of the money is going back to Zoe's place. So if you want to buy it, that'd be much appreciated.
That'd be really good. Let's get them up to £12 this time.
Yeah.
And you've had a little side project with your mate.
And with my mate. Me and Carl with Mad That is coming up to its season finale, and we have Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, coming out early access on Monday.
He's coming out as gay.
I mean, I think he did that a while back anyway.
Oh, okay.
But you know, there may be exclusives.
It was a mad day getting him in the studio, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Fun. Good guy. Good
But
pint.
yeah, any pushing for that would be great. We want to make that like fucking. He said some mad stuff.
And then we're gonna do a
That's the best. Carl's better at advertising it than me. I just asked the questions.
we're gonna do a little special bonus Patreon thing at some point in the next few weeks where I chat to Harry and Carl about Mad That.
Yeah, Mad That's been an amazing success. You've smashed it. It's had a lot of love. It's brilliant. It offsets us beautifully. I'm really proud of you guys.
thank you.
And I can say that because Carl's not here. We have
I'm doing loads of shows, by the way.
Adam's doing loads of shows.
You look.
Yeah.
Cricketh, Hamburg. No?
Sure.
No. Where are they? Dublin,
Yeah.
Glasgow,
Yeah.
London.
Yeah.
Manchester?
Yeah.
Newton the Willows.
Newcastle.
Oh,
In
the
the
other
post.
new.
South Shields, which doesn't go on sale till I think it's Friday or something. And there's loads in the fridge.
That pause was so long it nearly made me pregnant.
This is adamrowe.co.uk. It's Adam Rowe and friends working on a new hour. I think it's going to be fucking class as well.
Yeah, well, it
Got a
usually
bit
is.
about the gays, mate.
Oh,
that
that's
bit's
so good.
Great.
Oh, it's not really about the gays either.
No.
It's so
There's a
good.
certain amount of gays.
So we've got a from an anonymous lady. She says, "Hey, a few weeks ago,
Don't.
I was
Don't.
walking home."
Why is she Geordie?
I just think,
All women are Geordie.
all women are Geordies.
Deep down.
Deep down.
At their core.
Hello, pet. Would you like a ham and cheese toasty? A few weeks
I
ago,
love a ham and cheese toast.
so would I. A few weeks ago, I was walking home from a night out with my boyfriend, Flex, when a group of hairy-arse old men started catcalling me and saying some rather out-of-pocket and vulgar compliments. Okay.
And they all had their assholes out as well. 'Cause otherwise, how does she know?
I wasn't too fussed, but turned to my boyfriend to see his response or if he would react, and he totally ignored it. Now, is he smart for not causing a scene, or is he just a massive pussy for not sticking up for his girl?
Well, this is the age-old question, isn't it? What do women want, really?
Yeah?
And you have the answer.
To be taken up the curry house. To be taken right up the curry house. Revs on a Tuesday. That's what they want.
Well,
Really?
you've been with Laura a while.
Oh,
yeah. Many moons now.
She's been catcalled in front of me.
And what did you do?
Shook them by the hand and went, "You, sir, have taste in big-ass women." She got called Peng in Nottingham by a guy who I think had just had a court appearance.
Sorry, can I just check? Were you in Nottingham at the time? Because if you were in like London and someone said, "Hey, you'd be Peng in Nottingham," that's actually a bit of a slap. You know what I mean?
Here, fucking hell. But I tell you what, if you can juggle, you're a fucking 9 in Nottingham. Juggle these balls. We were in the queue. We were around the queue for I think we were getting a ticket. I don't know where we were. We were in Nottingham. It's when we lived in Nottingham. And a guy just went, "Oh, you're fucking well, Peng, you ducky." And she went, Laura takes compliments from,
How old was this guy?
I'd say maybe 30,
Oh, right.
late
okay.
20s.
Because I couldn't imagine like a 60-year-old saying Peng.
Apparently Peng is, because I think Peng's a bit like South London.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit painting.
I think Peng's been knocking around Nottingham for a while.
Right, okay.
I'd never heard it.
Okay.
And I just thought, he wasn't, it was pretty harmless.
Totally. Like, I think it depends on the context.
This is a
and
minging
it's for
context.
every. I think the general rule is just don't do this now. Do you know what I mean? Because most women don't like it. But what I'm asking you is, in the context of this girl's question, if men was shouting stuff at Laura, like, are you gonna go?
Oh, man's stepping up.
Are you fisticuffing?
Oh, yeah.
No, but genuinely,
I'm out. I'll start fucking
Right, okay.
bouncing.
get your biff out, love.
Whoa!
Hey, you fellas and Maggie, get your biff. Show me your pussy.
Am I
Show me your pussy there, girl.
Oh, nice.
Shut up, you cunt. Talking to your bird, not you.
Oh, yeah. Fists are flying, mate. Roundhouse kick and such.
This is in Sorgo at the co-op.
At the co-op?
Yeah,
This
this is the co-op.
behaviour in the co-op.
Security guard.
Hey! What was that?
What?
Was that to cover the mic?
Yeah.
All right. Hey! I've got my wife here. I'm fucking... No, I'd be fuming. This is gross. Oh, this is awful.
Yeah, but what would you do?
One smackheady looking guy in Nottingham, middle of the afternoon. Oh, well, Peng, you ducky. Yeah, it seems a bit off, but actually it's just a compliment. Maybe unwanted, but I don't think anyone's... This is a horrible situation. 4 or 5 older men
With their assholes out.
with their arseholes out, shaving each other's arseholes, and then they're being disrespectful, like, "Whoa, you've got lovely nipples."
Sorry to be toxic, but it's a challenge to his masculinity, isn't it? And he's failed the challenge.
Do you think? Because I think if it's one guy, then you'd back yourself and you'd go, right, I can take him. But 4 guys, you're like, I'm not sure if I could
Yeah,
fight
but
4 guys.
that's what I'm
Suck all
saying.
them
They're
dicks.
going, he's not going to do anything to us because there's 4 of us.
Yeah, but he's not done anything wrong there.
Is it
I
more?
don't think.
Is it more of a nick to get filled in after if they go?
So this is the thing.
Yeah.
What do women want? Do they want you to stand up for them and get filled in? And he'd be like, do you know what, babe? You got filled in there, but it turned me on because you stood up for me. Or do women want, no, let's just go home and watch Corrie. Like, ignore them.
Right. I like how you loaded the question there. No, come home. Let's just do a pamper night. I don't want to drink fucking soup through a straw because I've had my jaw broken off them fucking fit old men. Let's just
No, I
you and
didn't
me
make
go.
him
No,
gay. You made him gay.
You took a
You
step.
made him gay.
You took a step towards it. Let's go
You can be
home and
camp
watch
without being
Corrie.
gay. I was just doing my Brennan Reese impression.
my
Taking
ex.
shots.
My ex used to.
Beat men up for you.
So she used to get say
Wigan ladies.
We would be in uni. We go to uni nights, and like lads would try and chat to her, and I'd be like, I'd kind of like, be all ench or whatever, and don't,
That's
kind
the
of-
bullshit, pal.
kind of, so, she's taken for whatever. And
She's taken for.
She's taken
and she, and
Take
she,
your own. And your own.
and she'd be livid if anyone,
Because
if
she
I tr-
loved the cock.
if I tried to like stop anyone or try and speak on her behalf, because she's like, I could batter them. So she'd like,
Was she a unit?
she played netball.
But what position? Fly half.
Coach driver. Yeah. She was a big girl.
she
They didn't even have a coach. She just gave them all a piggyback.
She's one of the tall ones. She was taller than me.
Okay.
So
Right.
like she had reach.
You sound like a fun couple. So she's like, if anyone tries to talk to me, I'll batter them. But you're going, hey, she's for taken for. Excuse me. Hey. Whoa. Around fucking Sheffield Hallam Student Union.
No, what was it? Go Sheffield Alley.
Every fucking time, Harry. Every time. 2
a real
syllables and
degree.
you're on the fucking hook. No. I got 2 B's and a C at A levels.
Got 4 A's. Actually.
Oh,
3 A's and an A star.
yeah. And A star being hench.
A star was in media.
I was with my
Discount it.
I went to Turkey with my ex, and she didn't tell me something had happened until we'd left the place, and then she was annoyed at me for not reacting when we'd left. So we were in a shop, and one of the creepy old Turkish guys,
Show us your pussy, mate.
that's what he said,
Get your bag out,
had put his hand on her waist while she was trying something on.
When you say waist, you mean like her hips or like her trash?
I think,
She's there with
it
a
was
bit-
implied, Adam.
She got her bin bags out.
Why are you doing your recycling? Don't bring them here. Oh, it's a beautiful bag of recycling. So full, so juicy. Oh, I love bin juice.
So stupid.
I like that one.
So he just did the.
No, come with me, beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Was she blonde?
No.
Oh, right.
But put
why
his
I
hand on her hips and made some sort of comment. And then when we left the shop, she went, "Oh, by the way, he did something." And then later on, she went, "Why didn't you go back and say something?" That's not on, is
Just
it?
get a cat and fuck off.
Exactly. That's what I said.
It's also in the culture.
Has she
a
met
little
you
bit, innit?
before as well? Like you're gonna be like, oh right, someone's getting fucking turned here. Stoner Finn, who's literally the most passive person ever, as if you're gonna be like,
It's a first date.
some motherfuckers are going down today. Fucking hell. Do you know my dad? Are you my dad? As if-
He did know my dad.
God. In my head, they all know your dad.
They do in that town.
See, my
Town
instinct there would
face.
be, I think this
Let's
is where
say
we
town.
differ, Finn. I would have gone back and punched his head in. You know what I mean?
In a foreign country where the police aren't great.
Well, that's the even better reason to beat him up. The police aren't turning up. Would you really, in that situation, go in and go?
I wouldn't go back. I don't think I'd go back. But if she told me at the time, he just put his hand on me, I'd be like, hey, yeah, I'd throw him through his own window.
The thing is, you're very good at going, no, don't like the look of this. I'm just going to deal with it in the moment. I watched you on Saturday night, where there was just a situation, someone was being a bit cringy and overstayed their welcome a little bit. You hadn't noticed, but other people had noticed. And as soon as you were made aware of it, I watched you go, yeah, and you just dealt with it. And you did it in a really good way. You went, lad, tell you what, I actually think, and then he came back around and you went, no, could you, like, you're good at that. I would totally back you to go back in the shop and go, hey, what the fuck was that? Come on, behave yourself. You're not just going back in and throwing him out of a window, are you? Tell me that there's not. You're not just going in, you know what you did? Touch my girl's recycling. It's bin day. Yeah, I'm doing my own catchphrases as well. Take it out the chat. But this whole like, oh, Adam's full of it, like, oh, he's all, but I've watched you many times. While everyone else is having a bit of a cringe and being socially awkward, you go, no, this is bullshit. I'm just going to say something. But you're not going in fighting though. With this situation,
it depends on
the old boys.
It depends on the situation. And here's the thing: so my missus hates confrontation, and the idea of me getting into a fight, she really doesn't like it. But my instinct is, if there's something that needs to be dealt with, that could have to happen.
Right?
Do you know what I mean? Like we went to a concert at was it the Co-op or the AO in Manchester? It was one of the arenas in Manchester. And as we were leaving, there was a fella who was like being really aggressive towards his missus. And I just sort of ran at him and was like, fucking leave it alone now. And she went the other way. And then he went, I'll fucking knock you out. And he was hammered as well. And he was like maybe in his 50s or whatever.
Young man.
And I was like, lad, honest. And she's like shouting at me to stop. But in my head, I'm like, if this was any one that I cared, like, I don't know this one.
Yeah.
On. There was just no.
It's someone's daughter. It's someone's sister.
It's just a person is being treated like shit. So,
and also, if they're being that aggressive in public, what is going on behind closed doors?
So yeah, I mean, if I'd seen it in real time, or she'd brought it to my attention in the place, I'd have had a go. But if it was after,
that was the thing. It was after the fact.
These guys as well, if there's like a group of them, say there's 4 guys, we'll put a number on it, and they're older and they're obviously pissed. They're seeing that and going, I don't give a shit. They probably want you to say something. They sound like bullies.
yeah.
So what are you doing? Like,
See, if they were all old, I think I'd batter any old man. So, like, I think I would say something in this situation.
but if they were young,
Yeah. It honestly, it really does depend on, like,
if you can
there's got to be like a cost benefit analysis to it for me. Like, if there's 4 like, you know, like hooded youths like shouting shit at my missus while I'm with it, I'm like, they've probably got a fucking knife or something. Like, they want the trouble, so I'd be like, let's just fucking get out of here, whatever.
yeah.
There's no point getting stabbed.
Or just getting your face slashed. That's the move, innit? They just give you a fucking slash. I think once you've been attacked, then it's over, innit? You've got to... If you're out with your missus and someone starts attacking you or her, or they haven't left you a choice. That's it.
Yeah.
People are like, I don't... If you're walking around on a Friday and Saturday night in a city centre and someone starts... I'm pretty... like passive when it comes to a lot of stuff. In this situation, 4 group of lads shout, it's more likely I have to pull Laura back because she's got a fucking temper.
Yeah.
And then she's going to have to find out that she can't beat 4 men up. Or she can, and then I'm her bitch for life.
I love that in that situation, she's still finding out can't be 4 men up and you can't take 2 each. You're like, I'll
hold you back. Watch out, man on. How bad is that? Lads, I need you to have a word with my girlfriend. She keeps starting fights and then we're just fucking back against each other like in an adventure. Like,
So what was the original thing again? What, like, catcalling?
he was they were being gross and shouting over shit and he's just not reacted and she's looked and nothing's happened. I don't know, what is he meant to do?
Is it different if it's like a group of women builders heckling like a man?
It's very different, yeah.
Yeah, you twat all of them.
Is there any... I don't know, why is the line... I know why the line's different, but like, should there be...
Why are they builders as well? Where's builders come from?
It's very
Well,
rare.
I thought they were in my head. They're builders, and they're on like.
The builders at night. They're walking home after a night out, and there's people still building.
Oh, I thought they were.
You've just heard catcalling. Oh,
I thought they were on a cherry picker, like up high.
Oh, they've got equipment.
Yeah, it comes from up high, doesn't it? They're on scaffolding normally. Catcallers.
I mean, you've made it up. I think they're fundamentalist Islamists. So, I haven't heard that, but I've said it in my head. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, I think. I don't know what he's meant to do in that situation for it to be a. There's no good way to handle it, because if he deals with it and batters them all, then that's ideal, isn't it? That is the ideal, that you've got a fella who could go over and just punch 4 people's heads in, and they can get a knife or a gun out and he can bend it and be like, "Hey, fuck off, lad." Oh my God. You know what I mean? That's what you want, because all women would love to be secretly dating Superman.
That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is it goes really badly and you
crack your head on
also
the
the guy who's straight in there going, who fucking wants it? Fair enough, in that situation, like, yeah, they were being gross and he's defending my honour like it's 1882. But that is the same boyfriend that you are going to have to deal with him fighting other people, because there's no way you've got that level of like, right, cunt, who wants it? And only doing it in that one specific situation. You're getting in fucking Barney's and he's got a temper. I'd much rather have someone who's like, just fucking ignore them.
Yeah.
Who are they? Dickheads. Because hopefully one time these guys are out and they're acting like that and being bullies, and then they pick on some fucking unknown future heavyweight UFC fighter who just goes and fucking plants them all. That would be beautiful.
And also,
because I can't fight.
The actual core thing to just say briefly with this is just don't ever do this.
Yeah.
Like, because we're talking about a lad who's in an uncomfortable situation and a missus who's getting like sort of heckled at by fucking audible. Like, just don't be the audible men in the street. Just shut up and leave people alone.
Be great if the man play that I'm about to do was like, hey, how fun is it when you just shout at couples in the street? Let's do a man play.
How do I play as a man without touching myself, you ask?
Man play. Man play. Man play. Man play.
Good one, this. It's a good one, this. You're going to like this, Adam. And I know you love man plays. Just do one at a time because he enjoys them too much. Tom Williams says, I have a man play involving soup. Ooh. Nailed on.
Yeah.
First ballot Hall of Famer again. Whenever I have a bowl of soup and some bread, I always pretend I'm a traveller from the Middle Ages who has been on the road for days and is now resting in a tavern till I carry on my journey.
I love this.
You like it?
Yeah.
How do I play as a man without touching myself, you ask?
Right, we're going to have to move on because he's going to start doing admin.
No, it's not.
I'm getting loads of admin done lately, by the way.
You are, yeah.
Admin Row, they call me.
That's what they call me. We'll do some advice. That feels quiet.
My headphones are so loud. Carl is deaf. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you just have to tell me.
Like, there was not an appropriate time.
Ah, well, we did it now. Advice anonymous. After some advice, please, Lids. My mate Andy is a happily married man, but recently started speaking with a girl that works at the same hospital as him. He's a good-looking lad, but the girl is a few years younger and very attractive, so he saw no issue in some harmless workplace flirting. On his birthday, this girl from work handed him an envelope full of nudes. Now he's torn, having clearly led her on a bit. Is his marriage worth a shag in the emergency ward? He's in a dilemma.
I have a question.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Go on.
Where she printed the photos?
Yeah, it's my... Yeah.
An envelope.
An envelope.
Was that what they used to do back in the day?
Well, Max Spielman, if you go after like 5 p.m, they do like an after...
Max Spielman After Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spat my mate.
You're enjoying your wordplay at the moment, aren't you?
Is this honest? Are we actually answering the question, should my mate cheat on his wife with someone he works with? Is that what someone's wrote it in? Is that the question we've got?
Is it a yes?
Is that the question we've had? Like, that's what we're dealing with?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Louise says, need your urgent an envelope of nudes.
Yeah, that's.
When did the nudes start? Is it a digital age thing?
No, they had like nudes in like Roman times. They'd put it on pottery.
Paintings?
Yeah, they put it on pottery, and it'd be just.
I thought you meant her nudes. I thought you meant like, were they all for him, or is she like got like the
Oh,
hard
she's
drive?
like a graphic designer and she's got.
Yeah, like she's gone. I'll use one from 2012.
Oh, you can't send an old nude from 2012.
What if your
That's-
body looked better?
That's catfishing.
What?
What if they weren't her nudes? What if it was just from like the doctored photos?
Yeah, they
like,
haven't specified there.
Yeah, it could be from the ward. She's just gone round
She's
like all the people in
stolen
comas.
patient nudes.
Yeah, patient nudes. Waited a long time for.
Oh, she sounds great. Louise says, need your urgent advice, Lids.
Sorry, one sec. You know when you're like gallivanting, Finn?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be doing a
playing
lot
the
more.
field.
Got to be doing a lot more of that soon.
Do you enjoy a nude?
I love a nude.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you like taking them?
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw? When was the last time you sent a dick via pic?
A month ago.
Wow. This year.
This year.
Is it a request that's going on a lot?
Yeah. I've said this before. I wait for a flashing green go, and then you're on.
So you get your dick out
I've
of
never
the traffic light.
ever. I've never ever sent an unsolicited one. I would like to make that very clear.
I airdrop him.
Carl would do that.
What?
Not of his.
Of my
but
dick. Yeah, absolutely would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? What? You're not really of the dick pic sent. No, you are, aren't you? I suppose. Has this been a
Generation? Yeah. I've sent a few. But again, I'm so conscious of... I want it, like, I need a sentence saying, I want to see your big fucking dick, Adam Rowe.
My name is Beverly. My name is Beverly, and my name is my password. I want to see your dick.
Yeah.
Oh, I as well. If it was the whole, it'd be like I need leverage. I need at least one tit and a biff before you're getting a dick. I'm not. No girls.
Like at the arcade.
I think that is a pretty I think, yeah, like that's pretty much the rule I adhere to. Like, you're not seeing my cock unless I've seen your foof.
That is a stalemate, isn't it? That is a stalemate sexually. Well, no one sees anything, so on with your day. I don't know.
I don't know what women are getting out of it. I guess what we get out of seeing them.
Yeah.
I guess we're all the same, really.
That's one of the best bits of like.
We are the world.
You're changing. It's very difficult. Oh, just let everyone. Come on.
Do you like nudes? Does Laura ever send you them?
What, from the kitchen?
Yeah?
Hey, I've just finished the washing up. Here's my tit on a bowl.
When you're away for like a week, does she ever like...
Yeah, she Dropboxed them. The files are too large.
This could help you spice things back up, you know?
Yes.
Yes.
When you, like, we're away for a weekend.
Look,
Voice message.
that's like voice message. Laura,
No, you need to let me dictate it.
Right.
I'll do your voice.
All right, okay. She won't pick up what's going on. Go on. No, you just tell me and I'll repeat it.
So you just be like, hey, babe, next time I'm away for the weekend, would you mind sending me a mirror pussy pic?
Okay.
Pussy pic in the mirror, that is.
Not
Right.
someone called a mirror.
Hiya, babe. It's Dan Nightingale. Oh, you know that anyway. We're on the podcast. Just to let you know, the lads think we should try and spice things up a bit with a few pictures. So next time I'm away for the weekend, could I see your vagina? What did you say?
You want a mirror pussy pic?
I don't need that. I don't think that's. I think we should.
More of an arsehole, man.
Can we just start with like a little bit of side boob? What about that?
No, go full boob.
A gif of a biff. Do you know what I mean?
Biff gif.
Yeah. Just send us a picture of your nipples, please, love. All right, love you. Bye. See you in a bit.
And now we wait. That is a good point though. Is
Hang
she
on.
not going?
Hang on.
Is she not thinking like, oh, he's watching porn again? I'd rather he was, tugging over me.
No, I'll ask her, Finn. Hey, babe. Finn's got a question. Yeah. Well, I'd like, so.
Oh, you actually sent that as well. That's really funny.
Do you want me to? I'll tell you what I'll say.
Did he actually? Oh, shit.
For the audio listeners, Dan sending a nude.
There you go. Get the ball rolling.
But like, I imagine,
Tit for tat.
I imagine you really like looking at Laura's tits. I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do, yeah.
So if she sent you a mirrors are the good ones as well. Full body mirror, biff out, baps out, hand on hip.
Oh, sassy.
It's like a kind of tiptoe, like pose thing.
Yeah. I'm Peng, I've been told.
Like a little teapot.
Sorry, she doesn't speak like that.
pout.
She's like, look at me tits. Ooh. Because of before.
It'll get you excited.
Yeah,
Your
rev-
reaction will get her excited.
rev
You'll
me
come
up.
back and she'll be fucking spread eagle waiting for you, mate.
Well, she's not messaged back.
Maybe she's taking some.
Can I stay in your spare
she's
room?
squatting over the
Separate
shaving mirror.
question.
What?
Can I stay in your spare room for a bit?
So never.
Never sent a dick pic. I took one.
Yeah.
Of who?
I took one of my dick once,
Oh.
but it was on one of them roll cameras.
Yeah, but you were telling us. Would you like to tell everyone what you said Saturday?
No.
No.
Why? What did I say Saturday?
You said it must have been your early morning wank when you woke up. You looked at your dick and went, "Go on."
That wank. I'd popped the lamp on because I was like, oh, I'm getting up. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm not getting up. I'm going to try and go back to sleep. But I'd left the lamp on. So there's that not big light. We're not doing a hoovering
No,
wank.
you had a Pixar wank.
We had I've got a lovely lampshade. It's very soft, warm light. And I just beheld my penis and thought, looking decent there, Dan. Look at,
Lighting can make or lighting can make or break a nude, and especially as a gentleman, you need a good angle and you need good lighting. You can't, to quote Bo Burnham, if you take a dick pic with the flash on, your dick looks scared, looks frightened.
But you can't have it too bright. Daylight ones are never as good.
daylight.
Yeah.
Wait, who's sending a dick pic in the daylight?
And you need like
Just
you
the
turn
morning.
the camera upside down. You take it from like that angle.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely Jack Finnegan it. Yeah, put it next to a Coke can.
The little one, small words.
Right, nice,
Smart.
good thinking. What was the question? What were we talking about?
Somewhat
Oh,
catcalling.
this fella got an envelope full of nudes from
Oh,
his colleague, and it was should I tell my mate to fuck his colleague and ruin his marriage? No, still no.
Louise says, need your urgent advice, Lids. I've been speaking with this lad for about a month now, and we've started to get serious. Here's the issue. I had childhood eye cancer, and I have a fake eye. He seems to not have noticed, and I haven't found the courage to bring it up. But it feels like I need to mention it in case it falls out when we're together or something.
Noticed.
How do I let him know that I only have one eye?
He knows. He already knows.
I think it's while you give him your the first blowjob you ever give him, while you're down there, pop it out, and then when you come back up, you're like,
And then suck him off with your eye socket.
Okay, Louise, there you go.
Use your vacant eye socket to, if his cock fits, give him a little eye job.
Well, if the cock fits, stick it in an eye socket. That's,
I think
I'd
no,
fucking love
there's-
that, by the way. If I was dating a girl with one eye and she let me fuck her socket,
Actual skull fucking.
yeah. That's got to be the best thing that's ever happened to any man.
You see, Louise, this has been very positive, hasn't it? A lot of people would think after childhood eye cancer and losing an eye, you'd be like self-conscious, but not here. We're on your side. You're sexier.
There might be a chance he's not noticed.
Yeah, Michael Bisping.
Michael Bisping's the example, isn't it? You wouldn't be able to tell with him.
She looks like Michael Bisping.
What are you talking about?
Everyone just thought
you
Michael
can't
Bisping-
tell Michael Bisping's got a glass eye until he said it. He was walking around for like a year and
Well,
no one noticed.
He fought with it.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to fight with it, but he just made out that it was a real eye.
Did he lose it through fighting?
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
kicked in, and his retina got detached or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he needed the glass eye. I had a mate at uni that had like eye cancer, and we were walking. He used to live above me or whatever, and we were walking back, and he just was like, "Do you want to see something cool?" And he popped it out, and I hadn't noticed until then.
Oh, if you go to uni and and no one's realised, you wait till fancy dress at Halloween and then blow people's mind, don't you?
Yeah.
What would you go as, Dan?
If you're a zombie and then mid-party you can... And, oh, come on.
Is that how
That's
it
how he
works?
gets it out like it's tomato sauce stuck in the back of the bottle.
I've just hurt myself.
What the fuck did you just do that for?
I really did.
You were trying to get your eye out.
Imagine if it had come out, by the way. After all this time, Dan's like, it's me. It's two. Yeah, no, give him an eye job. That's how you break the news.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
then
you can't be
also,
annoyed.
if he comes immediately, then he can't then say he's not into it.
You can't come in someone's eye socket though.
You can.
Oh,
What do you mean?
You can't. That must be bad for you.
Eye cocky.
Oh, I guess it can't get much worse. Stop it.
Yeah. And it's all connected, isn't it? So he'll come in your eye socket and it'll come out your nose. No cleanup.
thank you for your email, Louise. See you at Halloween. What more? Anonymous lady. All right, Lids, please keep me anonymous. This is from Jocelyn Garrett. I need some advice. I'm currently traveling around Asia with my friend. The problem is I haven't been able to have a sneaky solo sesh, if you know what I mean.
Wanking.
She means lady wanks, doesn't she?
Okay.
Yeah. Since we've been away, because we're on a budget, we're always sharing a private room or in a shared dorm where someone could walk in at any time. Any advice on how I can release some of this sexual energy would be appreciated. And that's from a horny, anonymous...
You should do what me and Carl do whenever we've shared rooms. Just tell someone to put their eye mask on and the headphones on.
What?
When me and Carl have like shared twin hotels, I just tell him to put his headphones on and an eye mask on.
So he's in the room?
Yeah. But he's not looking, is he?
Well, that's what you think. There's nothing on in them
And
headphones.
there's not... That's fine. Do you not just go, hey, can you just have a longer shower, if you know what I mean?
No, I just say I'm going to have a wank. Put your headphones on.
Is it different for girls?
Imagine if the battery
What?
ran out.
Is it not different for girls?
I actually think that she should just show him, mate. I'm assuming they're both girls. I think they all just frig off in front of each other anyway. In my head, they do.
Apparently not in Asia. Also, you've got sexual energy in Asia. I think it is a bit more loaded for girls. I think lads can be like, hey, can I just have time on my own? Because you know why.
I think you are so wrong.
Do you think?
I think women are so much more open with each other sexually about what they're into and what they get up to with each other. They just don't. They hide it from us because they're sneaky.
Surely you could just do it as well. Like there's not like anything visible. Do you know what I mean?
Well, like sneak it, like
Yeah, like
disguise
you
it.
just
Oh,
under
yeah.
the covers.
No, you're making assumptions there. A lot of women squirt.
In his experience.
Every time they have a wank.
She's been building up for weeks.
Oh, yeah, fire hydrant time.
She's gone from Thailand to another part of Asia.
Why don't you just... I was at college with a girl that said that she could masturbate on the bus. She
Oh,
just had-
from the vibrations.
She just had to cross her legs in the right way. And she's like, yeah, all the way from Preston to Kirkham. So you're telling me, Bangkok to Phuket, you can't knock one out. Come on. On them roads.
Yeah, just
yeah,
tell her
be
to put her headphones on and face the wall.
You're not doing it in the shower. Oh, I know you can't do it in the shower.
It's always face the wall.
Just face the wall.
So fucking sinister.
And you've got headphones on. That's a really good visual.
Like the worst game show ever. Like, he's turned to face the wall. Is he wanking? He is. How did you know?
I went to Denver with
For a wank.
I went to Denver with a mate, and we shared a bed because it was cheaper. And Denver's like a mile up in the sky, and the altitude and the walking did something to my bollocks, and my bollock swelled up and went like maroon, and like there was no wrinkles in it. It was just like this big, like sack. And I didn't tell my mate, and he, because I was like embarrassed at the fact that my bollock was massive. And then when we slept that night, he looked over and there was just like a huge like water balloon, like bollock.
What? Whoa. Were you naked?
I was in my pants. But it was,
How was he seeing your bollock through your pants?
Because it was quite big for
Oh,
him,
right,
Because
okay.
it's kind of
Is
like
this going to
road.
happen when we do Kilimanjaro?
possibly. No, they're the Kelly bollocks.
Just space hopper it to the top.
Have you ever wanked while we've shared a room? We've shared the room the most. Why are you looking at one point? You can't rule it out, can you?
Oh no, what I'm gonna say is when I like want to crack one out, I don't enjoy that like a setup. Laptop, the lube, the fucking that's like I'm a VIP experience nearly every time.
Right.
There's no enjoyment. Like, where are you doing that? Where you're asleep and I'm just like under the covers. It's not enjoyable.
Okay, good.
And then also, I'm your boss, so I think it might be illegal.
I think it definitely is illegal.
I think it is, but this isn't a real company, is it?
Well, when you're in the company, no, it doesn't feel like a real company. But I think the government and HMRC pretty strictly do think of us as a real company.
That's a really interesting way to look at how we work in here, because genuinely, he is your employer.
Yeah.
And I think if you woke up and he was doing that, you wouldn't think you've got any rights in that. So you'd just be like, Dan was wanking last night.
I just feel like
I was
he's
asleep.
horny. It's part of his character. It is what it is.
I think, by the way, he's just giving you on-camera consent to do that whenever you share a room again.
Ah, superb.
Can you say that so that can you say it
To
out
the
loud?
camera, Dan's allowed to masturbate in the room as long as I'm asleep.
What if he's too loud though? What if he's like
If
shout
he
wanking?
wakes me up by jizzing, I will be annoyed.
Oh, I am stealth, mate. I'm Black Ops. I'm Black Porn. I am. Not a fucking sound from me. Yeah. Because I'm normal. Surely. You're not like, oh, wonderful. Yes. No one's making sound, surely, but.
What about heavy breathing?
That's just him getting up the stairs.
Is Dan wanking or is he walking? Wanking or walking with Dan Nightingale, the new game show coming to ITV3.
I prefer to do Dan versus food. Well, everyone, from, all of the things we've talked about, it's been quite a pleasure. Carl's been away. He's in Italy, probably being forced to spend more money. So we have missed him, obviously, but he will be back very soon. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy India. Please do shout about it. Tell your mates. Share it in WhatsApp groups. Give it retweets and whatnot. It is, of all the things we've done in the 5 years of being a podcast, the thing I think we've cared about the most.
100%. Will's done an unbelievable
It's
job.
very special. And it's paid for by you guys. So appreciate your support as ever.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia.